My name is Guilden Gilbert. I'm the CEO of CG Captive Managers. We are a local Bahamas-based captive management operation. We've been in existence since 2017, and we're working diligently to continue to grow the Bahamas as a captive domicile. But I think the big draw for the Bahamas is location. Location, and where we are now as a domicile. We're now at the stage where we are growing the industry. We are actively in the market seeking to grow the industry, and we're being flexible in how we handle clients. But the sweet spot is happening because we are now in the middle of a hard market in the insurance industry. Some of the capital in certain lines of business has dried up. So when there's less availability, you tend to see premium increases. On the professional liability side, for example, we've had clients have 200, 300, sometimes 400% increase in premium. So on the other hand, if you set up a captive, you then have direct access to the reinsurance market. There's more than sufficient capacity in the reinsurance market, which means that the rates in the reinsurance market are lower than they are in the insurance market. So if you are an insurer, you're buying reinsurance at a lower rate than if you were an insured buying insurance in the commercial market.
So this is like cutting out the middleman, isn't it?
Essentially, that's what you're doing. You're bypassing the commercial insurer and going directly to the reinsurer. You are effectively becoming your own commercial insurer. I think right now the Bahamas is in a development stage, so I think there's flexibility in how the captive industry can grow here. We obviously have a very good relationship with the Insurance Commission of the Bahamas. We're now going through the amalgamation of the two insurance acts that exist in the Bahamas, the Bahamas Domestic Insurance Act and the External Act. They're going to be merged into one all-encompassing act. And I think this is a good opportunity for us in the captive space to let the Bahamas know what it is we want in that space. You know, what type of regulatory environment we want. I think the Bahamas is ideally suited for, you know, what I like to call the mom and pop captives. The entities that are at around 100 to 200, maybe $250 million, who are looking at their risk management options, looking at controlling their premium costs, paying roughly, you know, $1 million a year or more in premium, between $1 and $5 million a year in premium. And I think, you know, because of the proximity of the Bahamas to the U.S. East Coast, with direct flights from major cities, I think the Bahamas is an ideal domicile for captives. It's the ease of travel. We have the Insurance Commission is flexible in its approach. And it's a personable environment. It's not a stodgy corporate environment. It's a more relaxed environment. With us as CG Captive Managers, we treat our clients as friends. But I think the typical structure is going to be where this single parent or association captive taking an upfront deductible and purchasing very straightforward stop loss reinsurance. A captive is nothing more than an insurance company. It just happens to be an insurance company owned by the parent for whom they're providing the insurance coverage. So if you take a widget manufacturer, the widget manufacturer sets up, rather than going to the commercial market to buy liability coverage, they set up their own insurance entity, which they run or they'll typically give to a captive manager to operate, and they benefit from the profits. I believe the best clients for this market are what I call the mom and pop operations, the $100 million to $250 million operations, small operations that are looking for control of their insurance program. They're seeing significant premium increases, and they're looking at ways to control that cost of premium. But from the Bahamas, again, we offer captive management services, the day-to-day management of the insurance company. But we also have relationships with attorneys, with accountants, with actuaries. So we can then provide the full gamut of running that insurance company, from the application process with the insurance commission, working with an actuary to create the feasibility study. We then build the business plan from that, get the approval from the insurance commission. We have an attorney who can incorporate the entity. We then run the entity, and at the end of each year, we have an accounting firm that can come in and do the audit. We have an entity that can provide secretarial services because the board meetings have to be held in the Bahamas. So the client can fly in for the board meeting without any preparation. Everything is set up. They walk in, have the board meeting, and then they can go and enjoy the warm welcome